We got a new update from Mark Richards regarding when his son Josh Richards might return to competition following a test that he conducted at Sharon Speedway earlier this month. Wrote this up over at stockcarreport.com. And if you haven't been following this, back on June 17th, Rocket One shared video of Josh Richards ripping around Sharon Speedway during a test that the team conducted. Brandon Shepard was there as well. If you want to watch that, you can. Just head on over to stockcarreport.com. I'll have the link in the description below. The test, I think, was conducted on June 16th because a day prior, they had shared this video, or excuse me, this photo of Richards in the car. And then you can see there on the other side is the Shepard car as well. So they're obviously testing both cars. So at Lernersville for the Firecracker 100 last weekend, Richards spoke with DirtOnDirt.com's Kevin Kovac about when his son might return. And this is what he had to say. Everybody wants to know when Josh is going to race, and I don't know, and I'm not lying, I don't know. So that's pretty much what we had heard the last time Richards provided an update. He doesn't know. However, we got a lot more information than just that. Whenever he decides he's ready to go, we'll try to make it happen. It's just going to be it's going to be tough right now because we're getting ready to get busy. It would be hard just not having the whole crew there, to help him with it. Because these cars, it's quite a bit to race one of these things today. It's not like you just load up and go race. Richards also revealed that his son did plan to race at East Bay last year. He said it actually started over a month before the East Bay Raceway Park race last year. His wife wanted him to run East Bay, and we was at the World 100 in September. And I said, well, there's a car there at the shop. You guys are going to need to drive it down there, but it's ready to go. You can take the other truck and trailer. That plan did not work out. Richard said, and then he just thought the timing was too close, so we talked about putting a car together for this year and done our part with that. It's ready to go. He did share that he hopes to see him compete in the Pittsburgher in October, but also hopes it happens sooner than that. There is a rumor that he could return for the World 100. Dirt Late Model Insider Racing Jason shared this just about a week ago. He says, I'm hearing the world, we shall see. While the plan to race at East Bay might not have worked, and Richards does not know when he'll race, Rocket Chassis co-owner Steve Baker wants him back at the track sooner rather than later, saying he'll do whatever it takes to get him to the racetrack. Baker added, I'll go to the racetrack with him if I have to. I've got a couple guys that can go with me because we can't take anything from that Rocket One race team. Those guys have to concentrate on that, where I can go with Josh and concentrate on him. In fact, he revealed he tried to get him to compete at the Firecracker 100, saying we tried to get him to come here. I said, Josh, if you want to run Lernerville this weekend, we'll make sure we get everything together and the people that can do it. But he had something going, he said. Despite not getting Richards at a race yet, his father, Mark, made it clear he does indeed want to get behind. He does want to get behind the wheel. I think he's definitely itching to go, but he's got business and things going on, and he's not been living the race life. He's been living normal life as far as what most people do. When you become a racer, you sacrifice a lot, and he's gotten used to going on vacations and just having a normal time schedule. He elaborated saying people just don't understand this lifestyle and they don't understand how hard it is to travel, the time away from family, the time away from just life. You sacrifice everything to do this at this level. And I think Josh has got out of that mode. And, I don't think he's anywhere near ready to go back to this lifestyle. So even if he does return to competition, it does not look like he will be returning to full-time competition anytime soon, at least according to his dad. We also got some information about how he performed at the test as well at Sharon Speedway. And he said, it looked just like he always did. I've seen him a lot over the years. And it just wasn't no surprise that he was just going to go out there and do it like he did before. That's what his dad said. Rocket Chassis crew member Austin Hargrove echoed those comments, saying he never left. I figured he would go out there and make a slow lap, feel it out. We didn't even know if it would go in gear. You know what I mean? We did prepare it right. Did we prepare it right? You just never know if something's wrong, but he pulled out the gate and he was to the wood. It's like he never left. Brandon Shepard also revealed that Richards was running similar times to him, saying from car to car, we could run the same times. We switched back and forth a little bit. Additionally, Richards was able to provide advice to help improve the car. His dad relayed, he was a big help to us the other night. His feedback has always been really good. And this time it was from a different perspective. He hasn't been out here running, and he said, this is what I see these cars doing, and now I can feel it, and this is where I think we need to work. So we worked there a little bit, and it seemed like it was better. Baker also added, it was good, and he was in a really good mood. He gave us a lot of good feedback and a lot of good information that we needed. Even if he doesn't race, if we can get him to do that, come testing with him, that'll be big. So that is the key information that Mark Richards, Steve Baker, Brandon Shepard, Austin Hargrove provided to Kevin Kovac and dirtondirt.com regarding when we might see Josh Richards, as well as how that test went at Sharon Speedway about 2 weeks ago. So no hard date on when he's going to return. It's going to be up to him. Clearly, Mark Richards, Steve Baker won him back in the car and won him back in sooner rather than later. But it's going to be up to him on when he decides to make that decision. And he might not even make that decision. He might just be satisfied with kind of going out and doing some testing with the team and providing feedback that way. But we shall see what happens. Obviously, that Pittsburgher date is clearly one to circle because that's the one that Mark Richards did indeed share that he hopes him to compete in. So that might be when we see him there. But obviously, they are trying to get him in the car sooner than that, back in the competition. And then obviously, there is that rumor there for the World 100. So that is your update. We shall see what happens. Let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below.